Today is a longer episode. I'm going to talk about one of my favorite parts of investing, math day. The numbers. How did I come up with my offer price? So grab that trusty number 2, your pink eraser, and a thick block of Post-it notes, and let's get started. I'm Steve Chapman. Today I'm going to teach you about exit strategy, financing, and running the numbers. Welcome to part 3 of Opal. So my exit strategy. This was going to be a flip from the very beginning, but with the delays from other projects, the distance from my contractors, and just the amount of work required made this project take 8 months. But it was perfect timing for the spring market. So I get this question a lot. Will my offer price vary if I'm going to be flipping the house versus renting it? Sellers, I find, are a little bit more empathetic to renting a house versus flipping it. They don't like the idea of someone making a quick buck off of them. If I'm going to rent, I usually tell them. If I'm going to flip the house, then I usually tell them. But if I'm going to rent the house, it's really a long-term play, which means I'm going to make my money back in 10 to 20 years. So $5,000 or $10,000 today really doesn't matter in 20 years. So that means I could offer more and be more flexible now, and I could do this in order to get the deal. With flipping, I don't have that luxury because it's all dependent on the market today. In a sense, you have to have a crystal ball because a 5% dip in the market will leave you working for free in 6 months. So let's talk about financing the deal. I got these numbers from the purchase HUD and the lender's term sheet. I purchased this home for $214,200. I had a construction draw of $17,825, the loan origination fee of $3,348, the document prep and the legal fees of $1,000, loan servicing fee which included 2 draws of $1,000, 3 months of prepaid interest of $6,211, transfer taxes of $785, closing fees of $1,475, title insurance fee of $1,121. So I had a total cash to close of $32,007. The loan amount on this house was $216,000. The lender's loan was at 9.99% interest, 1.55 points, 10% down for 9 months. My previous lender would lend me for 4 months. This lender will lend up to 12 months. With other closing costs, appraisals, insurance, title, attorneys, fees, taxes, I factor I'll need about 15% to close. So when I was making the offer, I looked at the after repair value, which at the time, the Zillow low end was $338,000. I expected it to be on the lower end because I could see the markets and the rates trickling up. The repairs on this home I estimated to be at $76,071. I'm going to take a deep dive into repairs on the next episode as it's all about how I do the estimate repairs. The holding cost on this house from July to December was $8,800. 1.25% of the purchase price per month for utilities, interest, taxes, insurance. This 1.25% per month has gone up from 1% as interest rates have gone up. Don't forget about this holding money. It's real, especially if something goes sideways on the project. Many homes I pay cash. I still use the cost of money because I've got to eat. This house is a starter home and I figure it'll cost me $2,100 in holding every month. The handouts on this project is $28,800 is what I estimate. That's 9% of the after repair value. 5 to 6% in real estate commissions. In real estate, everybody's got their hands out. Lenders, local taxes, concessions to buyer, title, closing agent, times 2. I factor 2 to 3% for these costs. It's a good rule of thumb, and I just add it to the realtor's commission line when I'm making an offer. If you explain this to the seller, they'll understand. Most sellers don't know the true cost to sell their house. So the profit on this house, what I told the seller, was about $15,000. And that's what it's worth for me to take the risk of decorating, the market sways, coordinating and managing the entire project. The after repair value in June of 2022, when the market was cooling because of the interest rate hikes, but still warm, the Lowe's estimate was for $330,000. My numbers, I worked off of that, and I thought I might be able to sell the house for $360,000. So that's $330,000 minus the repairs of $76,000, minus the handouts of $29,000, minus the holding cost of $8,800, minus a profit of $15 equals $209,400, which is what I'm willing to offer. but we agreed on $214,200. In real estate, you make your money when you buy. While I've flipped and rented over 300 homes, I'm always nervous. Even a small deal is a lot of money to be upside down on, so I'm conservative with my numbers and I thought they may work out. I have a deal calculator I use. Send me a DM with your email and I'll send it to you. Thanks for watching. On episode 4, I'll go further into depth on the first walkthrough of the house, the repair estimate, which is critical to making money. If you want to see more about how this house progressed and how I cashed in, please like and share this video and give me a follow. And if you ever have any questions about real estate or about a deal maybe that you're working on, please write in the comments or send me a DM. Thanks for watching.